in walks this woman with this huge hat.
60
and
seconds.
she sits right in front of me.
Oh, boy!
What? Come on, let's get some names here.
You want me to hold the chicken salad?
Hold the chicken salad, but that's what he wants ordered, because he likes the chickeny, the flavor.
All right, you mental wannabes. Let's see how you score on this first IQ question. How many people are playing the game?
Where did you put the contestants?
There you go. Now that didn't hurt, did it? Now, player one, give us your name.
45 seconds.
That one over there? With it.
Nimwit, type in your name.
No, I'm not responsible for that kind of thing.
All right, what?
Welcome to the party, stiff sock.
Could we get less?
Yeah, I'm here.
Now, player two, don't just stare at the keyboard. Put your name in.
I'll do anything.
Great. Can we get a lavalier on contestant one?
Player two, we're about to go live. Show me you know what live means by typing in your name.
I'm here because I believe in this show, mister. I believe
let's try
in
it
my
again,
cousin the freezer.
Well, here's a name that I think might be apropos. How about Gum? Just Gum.
These aren't donuts. I didn't do it.
Player one, you want to buzz in on the letter Q, as in queasy. And player two, you have the letter P. That's P, as in, oh, the pain. The pain.
Out of the writer's pit, okay?
Fine.
All right.
Is my chair been fixed?
Yeah.
Excellent.
Flip that pen left, Pinky. Left.
20 seconds.
Oh, hello. You're going to get a bunch of questions. First person to hit their buzzer gets first crack at the cash. Pick the answer you think is right and hit the number on the keyboard.
10 seconds.
People, we're going here. Let's lose that desktop.
7, 6,
Okay,
5,
go to black.
4, 3.
Here we go.
Rush Hour has just begun.
This movie has not yet been rated.
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide.
Welcome to the show. Now listen, I don't want to hear any of that play nice, may the best man win crap. I want to see some blood. Got it? All right then, just walk this way, if you'd be so kind. All right, first order of business, screws. And there's 2 screws for you. And here's the deal with these screws. If you think your neighbor doesn't know the answer to a question, but you want to make him answer it anyway, buzz in and hit the S key to screw him. Okay, my little chickadees, let's fly. Your turn, player 2. What's it gonna be? This category is known as when you eat way too much chili. $1,000 if you get it. Pull out your antenna and get ready to buzz. Where are you likely to find the greatest number of raging cases of butt rot? A meatpacking plant, a cigarette factory, a child daycare center, or a tree farm? All yours, player 1. Butt rot is a disease that attacks the trunks of trees. But I think Pinocchio also suffered occasional flare-ups. All right, I hope you're having fun. Well, actually, I couldn't care less. I'm just making conversation. Anyway, we're going to take a commercial break. We'll be right back.
ACS. Alligators crafted.
Alternating current.
Angelic Claudia Cold shoulder.
Acrophobia coming soon.
Acrophobia, the hilarious word game that puts your creativity on the line.
Let's have a category, player 1. Well, what do we have here? Silly Rabbi, Ganesh is for kids. And you pop a right answer, you got $2,000. Strap on your helmet, we're going in. If Charles Bronson were to star in a new movie called Death Ganesh, what would he be battling? Killer cow intestines, a murderous brown berry, a deadly potato-filled bread puff, or a vengeful raw fish? Player 2, it's yours. A Ganesh is a baked square of dough, sometimes filled with potato smush. And at Chuck's age, I'm sure the pastries would be more believable in an action flick. Your pick, player 2. How about it? Uh-oh, French cutlets prime chore.
It's time for a
Tinkering test run.
Your gibberish category for today is pagan headlines in Old Wales. I'm going to open the value of this gibberish question at $5,000. Now check it out. As the time disappears, so does the money. So the sooner you buzz in, the better. All right, what product slogan does this rhyme with? Celts and poor Celts shot in sore gland. First clue, it's a slogan for a type of candy. You're the star player one, type in your... That's just one more reason why M&Ms are a better snack than a stick of butter. Player one, give me a category.
You're my question for forevermore. I love you. My question for.
All right, here's the deal. Animal, mineral, or disembodied head. And you're playing for $3,000 cash money. Okay, imagine this. An India-based toy maker wants to compete for Mr. Potato Head's market share. If its new toy is based on the Hindu god Ganesh, what should they call it? Mr. Deadhead, Mr. Donkey Head, Mr. Elephant Head, or Mr. Wetnap Head? Player two, grab... You're screwed, player one. Give me an answer. Ganesh has the head of an elephant. He's also got 4 arms and a puffy red human belly. A handsome toy that'll teach the kids all about physical fitness. Guess what, player two? You're the one who's screwed. We're going to take a little commercial break here, but stick around because we've got some hot and throbbing trivia for you when we come back.
Well, beer A has sort of a stale, skunky, yeasty flavor.
Disgusting?
Nauseating.
Try beer B. Okay,
Now that's fresh!
That's Budweiser.
Get out of here! I don't believe it!
Tasting is believing.
When I tell my husband, he's gonna totally freak.
Player one, ante up.
Question 5.
The selection is The Landlady from Hell. 2 G's if you get this one right. Okay, who might have placed this room for rent advertisement? Many rooms to rent. Must have fondness for children. Free dinner of broth, no bread, served daily. Heat, water, and nightly beatings included. Carol Brady, The Lady of the Lake, The Old Woman in a Shoe, or Nurse Ratched? Take a shot, player two. The old woman that lived in a shoe. I heard she used to have hardwood floors in there, but now she's got wall-to-wall odor readers. Category time. Player two, it's your call.
Number 6, it's number 6, it's.
Coming at you, Secretaries of the World Unite. $3,000 for this one. Grease yourself up and get ready to wrestle. If your secretary were a secretary bird, how might you be killed if you asked it to work weekends or pick up your dry cleaning? Would you be bitten in half, kicked to death, pecked through both eyes, or sexually harassed to death? Player one. All right, player two, you're getting screwed. Screw back. The secretary bird kicks its prey until it dies.
Nancy, can you come in here to take a memo?
First rule, player one, be careful who you screw or it'll come back to haunt you. You have the honors, player two. This category is known as Vulcans and Vacuums. $1,000 at stake on this one. Imagine the following scene from an episode of Star Trek, The Voyage to Insanity. Shouting, "Logic this, you pointy-eared bastard!" Dr. McCoy goes nuts and jettisons Spock into outer space. What will happen to him first if he's not wearing any protective gear? He'll freeze to death, his blood will vaporize, his head will explode, or he'll choke to death. Player 1, hit it. His eyes might explode, but not his whole head. I see, Captain. I can't see, Captain. Ball's in your court, Player 2. Player 2, grab it. He won't choke, but you just did. It would have been so beautiful if you'd only picked this. The sudden drop in pressure would make Spock's blood boil and vaporize. Okay, we'll be right back after these important words from our sponsor. And by the way, do you think I sound like I've got something up my butt right now?
Hugo? Yeah, Hugo Boss. The fragrance. The world is getting smaller.
Smell better.
Hugo.
Okay, we're halfway home. Let's see how round 2 treats you. Okay, everyone gets a screw here, so let me pull those out. Just once I'd like to get to use these thumb screws. Oh well. Every question in round 2 is worth twice as much, so we got some serious cash at stake here. Let's get to it. Player 2, give me something.
Yeah, man, come along to question 8.
Well, what do we have here? Bad vacations throughout history. And it's worth $2,000 if you get this one right. Okay, ready? Pretend you live in Europe in the year 1582 and you're looking to take some time off work. If you can only take your vacation on these dates in 1582, which would be the shortest vacation? July 4th through the 7th, April 28th through May 1st, October 4th through the 15th, or February 1st through the 20th? Player 2, it's yours. Player 1, you've just been screwed. Let's see what you've got. No, but look at it this way. You're in Europe in 1582, so no obnoxious 4th of July family picnic to go to. Make your move, Player 2. Player 2, grab it. In 1582, the Pope introduced a new calendar, so the day after October 4th was October 15th. And this was the year you promised the kids you'd take them to a witch burning, too. Your pick, Player 2. How about it?
Number 9. Number 9.
All right, here's the deal. Rubber monsters and cardboard cities. Play your cards right, you win $4,000. Oh no! Godzilla's escaped from Monster Island, and now he's heading for the Midwest. According to the translation of the city's name, what would Godzilla's breath smell like if he ate Chicago? Cheese, eggs, onions, or lager? Player 1. The Native Americans in the area called Chicago home of the wild onion. Hopefully Godzilla will continue west to Denver and eat a U.S. mint. Hey, stick around. We're going to be back with more You Don't Know Jack right after these messages.
So in the middle of the movie, and I'm like, oh my god, the good character is the one.
Kinda makes talking seem overrated, doesn't it? Air Crisps. One taste, and you'll be back.
Player 1, your choice. What are we doing? Uh-oh, wet sucked its shine floor.
It's time for a
Flicker Kiss No Scope.
One gibberish category coming up, illegal army meals. The opening value for this gibberish question is $10,000. Now, don't get nervous, but the more time you take, the less cash you get. All right, what song title does this rhyme with? Mass, the Fab Okra Pandas. And don't get tripped up on the punctuation. First hint, it's a 1920s song. Yeah, I know you weren't alive then, just concentrate. It's a 1920s song about a banana shortage. Last hint, yes, we... Now or never, Player 2, start time. So, you got any grapes? Your turn, player 2. What's it gonna be?
And now, 11.
Coming at you, X-rated Star Wars. And get this one right, you got 4K coming your way. One euphemism for sex that I'm sure you've all heard is making whoopee. If you were to have intimate relations with Chewbacca from the Star Wars movies, your actions would be most accurately called what? Making Mookie, making Hootie, making Tootie, or making Wookie? All yours, player 1. Gotta answer it, player 2. Making Hootie? Wrong. And I don't want to hear any blowfish jokes either. Player 1, it's yours if you want it. Player 1, hit it. Chewbacca is a Wookiee. He's over 7 feet tall and he's got gigantic feet. And you know what they say about the size of a Wookiee's feet? Player 1, hit me with the category.
Oh, my. Here comes question 12.
The selection is the looks that kill. 2 G's if you get this one right. Get your finger out of your ear and listen up. We're going. If the rock band Motley Crue were to wear Motley on stage at every concert, which of these words would best describe their wardrobe? Multicolored, wooden, tuxedo-like, or skimpy? Take a shot, player 2. Motley was a multicolored fabric made of wool. Sounds like it'd be really abrasive to the point of being incredibly unpleasant. The band and the fabric. Hey, it's time for a commercial break, which may sound lame to you, but it's money for us. So pay attention and we'll be right back.
Which do you prefer, playing games or waiting to play games? If you need speed, you need X2 modem technology from US Robotics. Just 28K? No way. Check out the X2 modem. Why wait?
Category time, player 2, it's your call.
Question 13.
This category is known as, if a man eats beans on the prairie, does anyone hear? You get 4,000 clams for this one. Imagine the Lone Ranger and Tonto are enjoying another hearty meal of baked beans around the campfire, when suddenly the beans start having an unpleasant effect on Tonto's gastrointestinal tract. Based on the meaning of each tribe's name, which of these expressions could Tonto most accurately use to warn the Lone Ranger? I cut the Navajo, I broke Chinook, I've got a bad case of the Mohawk, or I just passed Pueblo. Player 2, grab it. A Chinook is a warm, dry wind. You know, I understand Tonto started using Rogaine. His hair was starting to look patchy. Your pick, player 2. How about it? Well, what do we have here? Japanese poetry and raw fish. This one can net you $6,000. Please use the correct form to finish this haiku. I can't eat raw fish. It always reminds me of a cold and clammy side dish, spicy tuna hand roll, the setting sun, or a blind date I had. Player 1. Hey, you certainly know your sushi, and that's about all. Player 2, it's yours if you want it. Player 2, it's yours. Roses are red, violets are blue. You chose the wrong answer, and now you are screwed. Hey, don't be afraid to pick the crude answer every once in a while. A haiku has 5 syllables in the first line, then 7, then 5. Incidentally, the blind date had 5 fingers on one hand, 7 on the other, and I can't tell you what else she had 5 of. Okay, it's time to breathe now. We're going to take some commercial messages, and then we'll be right back with more Jack.
Vote.
What sport lets you wear the coolest clothes?
Vote.
Which national news anchor baby talks during commercial breaks?
Vote.
Democracy depends on you.
Player 2, give me something. Welcome to the Jack attack. Keep your... Alright, fine. You want to get to the attack? Consider it done. You may need this clue. Let's get Freudian, but please let's leave my mother out of it. Okay, good luck. Competition on that one. Let's see who took it.
It's player 2!
Player 2, you may have posted a mark in the win column, but when you take a look at the overall stats, it becomes clear that
you don't know Jack.